You just opened a new beauty studio in the UK and you have $5,000 for marketing and distribution. No previous clients, no previous following. It's a new brand, everything fresh, zero reviews, but you want to launch this and make it come out good. Here's exactly what you need to do. Here's the exact system you need to follow. And this includes a bit of AI, but let me show you how this works. So everyone, I'm Daniel and I run NextGen, Next Action, and we're a creative digital agency and we help clients in beauty, skincare, fashion, hair, and a couple of other industries scale their marketing, distribution, and build out retention systems. Last client we tried this out with moved from 800K per month to 29 million every single month. So we know that this is a system that works. And now, what does this entire system entail? Today I'm going to break down how we're marketing this new beauty studio. Don't forget, there's zero clients, there's zero reviews, and we have to do everything from scratch. So let's go beauty studio, let's say the UK, okay? So let's go. What's the first step? The first thing you need to do is you need an AI-powered offer. You need an AI-powered offer. And what do I mean by an AI-powered offer? Now, this is the problem. Most new studios will just say, oh, book your launch appointment with us. Hey, we've launched, book your appointment with us. And instead of paying $150 to start, you're going to pay maybe $100, get $50 off, and that's it. No, with an AI-powered offer, I'm going to give you a prompt, and the prompt is going to be in the description, but also it'll look something like this. Give it context. You're going to say, I'm a beauty studio, I just launched in Queens, in Bronx, in Queens, and I want to give the first few people a nice discount. Give me an irresistible offer that these people would see and would make them book or come into my studio by all means and by any means. Okay? This is just an example of me saying it. When you put in that prompt that I'll give you, you find out that you get a better, something that sounds better and sweeter using AI. This is how to use your own knowledge and AI to get the best results for your own business. Okay? So, like I said, it starts out with the AI-powered offer. The prompt is in the description. If you want to see that, get in there, get that, and it's all yours, free. An example of this would be AI giving you an offer that involves a full lash extension, 2 weeks maintenance, maybe a video of how to reuse, just something put together, bundled up in a package where the entire offer feels like it's worth more than $150. Just use that prompt and trust me, you'll get the best offer that you should use in your particular location at this time, because the prompt is location based, so it's going to study the behavior of people in your location, and that's why I set out that prompt for you all. The second thing you need to do after your AI powered offer is you need to build a landing page. You need to build a landing page. All right, so how will you build a landing page? Pretty easy. Some people say, oh no, go build out the full website. No, you can do this easily with AI, and I'm going to show you the tools you need to do that. You can use Canva AI to build a landing page for your business. You could also use as a tool called Stitch by Google. All right, these tools, just go check them out. Canva AI is the Canva, normal Canva, all right. You can build landing pages with it, or you can use Stitch by Google. A lot of product designers use this one called Stitch, and you can literally tell the AI inside of Stitch what your business is about, what you're trying to build, and tell it to create the landing page you use to promote this business. Customize it, say it the way your business is. If your business is in Queens, say that. If your business is in ATL, say that. Say it the exact way it is, okay? No sugarcoating, no trying to lie, no. Just say it the way it is, and to build out a solid landing page for you. Now, after building out this landing page, the reason behind this is it's better to send traffic or people to a landing page other than sending them just to your social media. While social media can be good, there are a lot of hesitations and restrictions to it, okay? On social media, you could get banned if you are receiving too many messages at the same time. It looks like spam if you are sending one reply to a lot of people who come in to book for your services. And most of these things are problems you don't want to have to go through. Okay, and that's why I said send them to a landing page. The third option for creating this landing page is just using EasyWP on WordPress to create that landing page. Pretty easy. Any one of them works well. I think Canva is your best bet, and you can easily create one with Canva. The page is going to contain all of the info about your offer, all the details, and how they can make payments to secure slots. Now, after creating these landing pages, you have to remember that at the bottom of these landing pages, people are going to click just one button, and this is what gets them to make payments. The button is going to say book your VIP experience. So whether this is for makeup, whether it's for lashes, this is the one button that they must see. Book your VIP experience. All right, this is the one button, not them. And that's another reason why I do not recommend social media for this, because with social media they could click off, the page could refresh and your ad is gone. But the minute they've clicked into a landing page built with AI using Canva, Stitch, or this, it's easy, or EasyWP, it's easy for them to stay on that landing page until they book. All right, the next thing you're going to do is you need your ad copy and creatives, different variations of that. Okay, and this is your step. Okay, so the ad copy and the variations. Let me give you a second to screenshot this. Screenshot? Done? Good. Now I take this all off, and I'm going to bring step 3 up, which is number 3, ad copy and variations. So add copy and creative. All right, variations of this. I would say to start out, we can work with like 10 variations. Don't worry, I remember it's a new beauty studio. You have your lash extension services to offer. So what you're going to do is this. I'm going to give you a prompt that you use to create your ad. I used to make your ad creatives. Okay, this single prompt you can use. It's going to be down in the description. So make sure you go down there, use it, and then build out your ad creatives. And for ad copy, there's also going to be a prompt. But what this prompt will specify is the kind of business. So it's going to be, you're a lash studio in Agadir, Morocco, okay? And you want to reach out to women between the ages of 22 and 45, well specified, and it's going to create 10 forms of ad copy. That's what you need here. You need 10 forms. What's going on? We need 10 forms of ad copy, okay? 10 forms of ad copy. The first one can be desire-based. Let me just give you examples. Desire-based ad copy, meaning ad copy that appeals to people's desire. The next one can be status-based, meaning an ad copy that appeals to people who want to raise their status. The next one can be a fear-based copy, okay? Can be fear-based, meaning you don't want to go out with your lashes looking like you just went through prison, okay? Every female will be able to relate to that. Fear-based copy, growth-based copy, so many of them. But I'll set out 10 different forms of ad copy, 10 different forms using these different features. One can also be features and benefits based, okay? One can also be offer based. Let me just write them. This is features and benefits based. One can be offer based. Offer based means you are straight talking about, instead of them paying $150, they are paying $100 for a VIP experience, and it includes this, this, and this. That's an offer based copy. All right, and you stack all 10 of these, use them for the different creatives that you have made, and it looks like your brand is coming to go. Now for the ads, what form of ads are you going to run? The first set of ads you'll be running are engagement ads, okay? You'll be running engagement ads. You're going to run engagement ads to start, okay? When you use engagement ads with these creatives and these videos, then you move to your conversion ads. From engagement to the conversion ads. But first, starting out with the engagement ads, you are going to work this out with a budget of $20 every day. $20 every day, 30 days. But you don't wait for 30 days. You wait for the first 7 days. You wait the first 7 days. Then after this, you move to start creating conversion-based ads. Okay? Conversion-based ads, you then run this at $65 per day because we have a 5K budget, but we're going to use 2,000. We're going to use 2K for our advertising, to start advertising. We're going to use 2K to start advertising. So $20 engagement first 7 days, and then $65 conversion right after that. The conversions will run till the end. Okay, that's the strategy you're going to imply, and I promise you, you're going to see crazy results from this. You're going to see people start booking. Now tell me, if you're running $65 per day, you're running that for 30 days, that's $1,850. Okay, if you get 3 people to book you for your service in a day, and your ad runs daily for 30 days, how much is that? That's 300 for 30 days, and that takes you to 9K. If you even get just 2 people, okay, not 30 days. Remember, we're running it for the first 7 days, so 22 days. Let's say 22 days, give or take. If 3 people book you every day, that leaves you with 6K in pocket. If 1 person books you every day, which is very less likely, that would put you at 3K or 3.3K. 3.3K. If 1 person books you, if 1 person books you every day, which is very unlikely, you are still at 2.2K, which is very unlikely. Very, very unlikely. Okay? So this is the formula you need to use. Engagement ads to first build awareness and interest, then conversion ads targeting these same people. All right? I hope you made a screenshot of that. If you haven't, just take the video back a few minutes and get what you need. Okay? Take the video back a few minutes, get what you need before you. As soon as all of that marketing traffic starts coming in, the next thing you need to focus on is you need a follow-up system. What does this follow-up system look like? You're going to write an AI-powered email sequence or text messaging sequence, depending on the form of details you are able to get after they booked. Okay? You're going to get a follow-up system that allows you to write a 5 email sequence that you can use to reach out to people maybe over the course of 14 to 21 days. Okay? The first one will be aftercare. You know, this is about lash. So there could be aftercare. There could be a question about rebooking, a value tip. Okay? And I'm going to give you a prompt you can use to write this AI-powered follow-up system, just so it gets easy for you. Right after that, you're going to set up an automation inside of MailChimp, maybe ActiveCampaign or Brevo. These are all platforms that you could use to set up this AI-powered follow-up system. Okay. Also, because some people would still be visiting your social media, you could use a chatbot like ManyChat to run follow-ups. Run a follow-up campaign with people where just by replying a certain prompt, you get to ask them a certain question. But the trick here is, how do you get them to reply this prompt? By you creating content consistently. So you need to have content that would run out for the next 30 days. Okay, that entire 30-day period, you need content for it. Right after that, you would also make sure that content would extend into a 60-day period, because you need to churn out a lot of content daily and consistently to get results from this, regardless of the fact that you'll be running ads. Yes. And this is something a lot of businesses always fail to do. But this was the major trick that helped my clients hit that 29 million per month in revenue, because we're consistently creating content for social media, even as our ads were still running. All right. Now, what's the shortcut to this? You're going to go into ChatGPT or Claude, anyone you prefer, and get your 60 content ideas. Of course, targeting those certain features. It could be features and benefits, it could be fear-based, it could be status-based. The same thing, you're going to write out content for this and make sure you have content to post consistently for that 60-day period. Okay, I'll give you a prompt for this too. Also, if it's going to be image based, you can use Canva to bulk create these images. You can use Canva to create them in bulk and schedule everything, maybe using Later or using the Meta Business Suite. Okay, I know you can use Meta Business Suite for both Instagram and for Facebook. If it's TikTok, you may need to set a timer and then post the content in real time. In TikTok, you can't schedule it yet, but you need to post it in real time, build authority, stay top of mind, and that's really the entire system, your content engine. What should you expect within a period of 60 days? Within a period of 60 days, of course, your landing page is live, you have ads running, and for that, you should be able to get your first 10 to 15 bookings guaranteed, with them paying that your price. Also, from that, you're going to get people who will book you, but also those who will send you referrals. And these are your next 30 to 50 clients. Your calendar will be filling up. And after the 2-month period, you definitely should have at least 80 to 90 clients in your calendar, paid and already booked, ready to work with you as long as your service is great. This is a part a lot of people forget, the part where they have to make sure their service is great. But I don't want you to forget that. So please, you need to make sure your service is great, regardless of everything else that is done on the back end. This is how you power your new beauty studio, doing lashes, makeup, hair extensions, or any service you want to carry out within the next 60-day period, using referrals, advertising, and everything that you should be using for that business. And this is the same exact system we use to help our clients go from 800 per month to 29 million. And I do not want you to miss out on this. It's much better than coming online to scam people, to give them what you cannot offer. But this is what we have been doing with our agency, and I want you to be a part of this. So if you're a new beauty studio and you're struggling to get clients, offering any of all these services, maybe it's even fashion, it's not a beauty studio, maybe a fashion gallery, and you want to get booked out, then there's going to be a link down below that can help you to just book a call with us and speak to someone on the team and see if we will be a great fit to work together and have this motion for you to get your first 60 to 90 clients over a time period. Never forget to bet on yourself. This is MrTrillLife for Nexion, and I'll see you guys in the next video.